तो आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक वी आर डिस्कसिंग द गूगल एड्स. सो असलान जो है इज अ गूगल एड्स मैनेजर, has been running for different industries, different brands, and serving as a Google Ads manager here. So आज इनसे we will ask some sort of difficult questions. How AI is replacing their job and how much insecure he is with the revolution of AI, right? So Aslan, coming towards the Google Ads, there is no doubt the Google Ads is good tool to generate leads into the marketing, especially for the fast-moving brands. Like any brand where actually the contact matters a lot. What about the impact of AI on this industry and being actually the resources who are working for the Google Ads, who are managing Google Ads, who are leading the campaigns, how they're gonna get impact? How do you see AI plus Google Ads?
Yeah. So Google is using AI since very long time. They introduce their AI-based bidding strategies in which they adjust the biddings based upon the signals and millions of signals Google use to decide the CPCs. So they have it's not AI is not new in the Google Ads. Okay? The AI revolution. After the AI revolution, Google introduced some more things like they just introduced the asset tool in which we can create the assets, we can generate assets, we can edit videos even. So they are also now shifting towards like Canva type of thing in inside the Google Ads rather than we use third party tools to edit the ads. But if we talk about the AI impact, so they introduced PMax campaign with the same goal of like you give the budget to the Google, and then Google will decide that where what will be the placement, what will be the CPC, and the expected outcomes. So initially the outcomes were very good, people were very happy, but later on we found out that the PMax campaign was more like kind of retargeting campaign rather than getting going after new customers. So the whole purpose of PMax was to get to go after the people who already interacted with our ads rather than going after the new uh, new customers. So this thing we say that the Google totally failed in inculcating AI properly into their campaign, and now people are again either moving towards other campaign types or they are mixing some manual campaign types or old campaign types along with the PMax. They are creating the combinations and they are using it in a form of in a way that both campaigns. So there is a campaign who is going after new customer, and then there is a campaign PMax campaign who is actually acting as a retargeting campaign. Okay. So in that, Google totally failed.
With every AI, new AI tool, what we see is they actually usually fails in the beginning because the product is immature. We have seen same thing happening in terms of Gemini. The first version of Gemini was the worst ever possible version of AI, but now it has evolved. So same thing we can expect from the Google Ads as well. So the Google may actually evolve on top of data, and then can bring something that actually is tangible.
So in that, Google latest update for consent mode version 2. Okay. So in the regions of European regions and in the UK, now Google made it mandatory for the advertisers to use consent mode. So after that consent mode, what people are actually observing is like 80% or even 90% drop in the session rate inside the Google Analytics. Okay. So now, at one side, AI is totally dependent upon the data which we are collecting. Okay. On the other side, the rules and regulations are making very difficult for Google to collect the data. So now Google are going towards data modeling. Okay. So now data modeling, how it works, we are not very sure about the result right now. It is still like we are still observing it, and we are not seeing any good results. So I won't say that unlike other fields, Google Ads Manager won't be going out due to AI. Okay, but this role will be evolving. So they won't be going out of the business, but they won't be the old Google Ad Manager won't be staying as well. Okay, so the roles, the modules, and the job description might change for the Google Ads Manager, but it is staying here. Okay.
So same thing like actually in the Meta ads. So they introduce tailored campaigns. They provide audience plus and all that. And for a lot of campaign, actually it works. It bring a lot of good results. But for a lot of campaign, it do the worst possible job, right? So what you're saying is in Google Ads, maybe the type of resource required will be changing, but there will be jobs in the Google Ads management for in the future as well. But the kind of job, the kind of JD, the kind of people required for the job is will be actually evolving, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so how do you in content writing we have seen elimination of almost 80 to 90% of the jobs. So if we needed let's say 10 content writers, now we need only 2 writers. In design with the Canva, the design has gone more standardized and the speed has gone wild. And in Meta ads we have seen with the tailored campaigns, we have seen any beginner can run the campaign like an expert. Maybe they will fail in many cases, but they will succeed in many cases as well. Same thing will happen in Google ads because the amount of people required for the whole thing, the amount of expertise required for the whole thing, the amount of years of experience required for the whole thing will be different, right? Any beginner or mid-level resource can run a better campaign than an expert of this age.
So if we talk about running a campaign, even beginners can run the campaign in today. They can also see, they can watch a YouTube video for 10 minutes and they'll be able to run the campaign. So that actually, if we talk about that, it's not the question that either they are going to run the campaign by themselves or not. It totally depends that how successful they are or how proficient they are in actually collecting the data, which is acting as a fuel for the success of that campaign. So it doesn't matter that either you can create a campaign in 1 click or 10 clicks. The only thing which matters is that AI is totally dependent upon the data, and how you set up the conversion tracking and how you provide that data to the Google ads or even Meta ads AI or their algorithm, so that they can perform in the way you want them to perform.
So what you're saying is more than just a tool operator, you will need to have a sort of business understanding how things are happening, and your knowledge should be very broader in terms of business aspect than the technical aspect, right?
Yeah.
So the AI will be solving a lot of AI issue, the tool level issues, the technical level issues, but not the understanding level issues,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly. So the if we talk about solving the tool level issues, okay. So it was already Google and Meta was already doing. They were actually guiding their users to how to perform certain tasks, okay. But the one thing which they failed is that collecting the right amount of data, okay, or even the attributing the sales to the actual campaigns, okay. So we were observing, and we are now observing as well, that there is a lot of discrepancies in the data collected, reported inside the platform. Either it's Meta, either it's Google, either it's TikTok. So let's say you are getting 100 sales and Google will only be able to track 60 sales. So what about the other remaining 40 sales? How we are going to uh, how we are going to capture the information for those remaining 40 sales? So AI, we still need to see that how AI will resolve the conversion issue, the data issue which we are facing right now. And definitely Google Ads or Meta Ad expert, their role will definitely change. But the benefit for them in this is that now they'll be able to handle multiple clients. They will be able to, where they were handling 10 clients, now they can handle 100 clients with the help of AI. Okay? Okay. So things will change in both direction, for the users as well and for the experienced people as well.
Okay, so ultimately, we can see two things will happen with AI. One thing is scale and the speed, and number two thing is we have to level up our resources from being tool operator to the decision makers and problem solvers. So human have to become problem solver because the two level issues is sorted by the AI, right?
Yeah, so human basically have to more delve into the business information, business knowledge, or I would recommend that if someone wants to become a Google or Meta Ads manager, so they have to get knowledge of a specific niche, business niche, rather than just relying on the learning on the platforms. Okay, so they have to learn that how a specific business industry operates, and how we can position our brands in a so much competitive niche like Google Ads or Meta Ads. So that thing people need to learn, and the JD might change toward this thing. Okay, so if you are good at running and strategizing the positioning of a brand, and putting in front of the right people at the right time with the right situation, so that really matters rather than just button clicking in the Meta and Google Ads. And that this was also happening before. People were the most experienced Google Ads or Meta Ads experts. They were more focusing into business related thing rather than just into the platform relating thing. And mostly 80% of the experts don't even rely on the in platform data which Google or Meta gives. So they use third party tools like Northbeam, or there are a lot of other tools to make their marketing decisions. So as a marketer, you don't just have to uh, know how Google Ads work. You also have to know how the customer journey works. This is one of the most important things which we really need to know. That what are the touch points which customer touch before converting. So AI will level up this thing as well. You will be like, you go into ChatGPT, you give one prompt, and ChatGPT will show you that what are the touch points that which customer touch before converting. Now it depends upon the expert that how he use that information, and how he can inculcate that information into the platform and into their conversion tracking to help the algorithm perform.
Wonderful, wonderful. So in nutshell, we as a human have to get better at at actually usage of AI. AI should be something as a tool for us to optimize the way we do work. We solve the problems, and we actually analyze the available informations. And how do you see as a business owner what a business owner should see in a digital marketer or Google Ads manager whenever they're hiring someone, and they're going to hire someone to run their campaigns for their businesses, and they make sure they are making the right decision, and they're avoiding the orthodox and old models. So what they should do? What do you advise to the business owners actually?
Yeah, so the business owner, for the business owner, first and foremost thing is to judge their capability in understanding their business. How
Yeah.
much the business.
So the more they actually understand their business, the more better the campaigns they can.
Exactly, exactly.
Because in the end, the tool is same.
Exactly, exactly. And then they have to perform, like the marketer or the Google Ads or Meta Ad expert have to perform, have to bring in the leads, have to bring in the sales. Okay, and now it depends upon them that how they use AI to speed up the things. Like they can use. They can create before people were creating the campaigns manually. Now they can create automatically. Okay, they use N10 and they can automate that process. Now, how they benefit from them is depending upon the marketers. Business owner don't have to worry that how they are using the AI or how much knowledge they have on the AI. Okay, marketers have to worry about that how they can improve their service delivery, because that's what they have been paid for. So as a business owner, they just have to know. They have to check that how well knowledge are they are regarding their business, and that's all.
If they know their business, if they know their industry, if they know their customers,
Exactly.
they can run the campaign.
Exactly.
Because most of work will be done by the AI. They have to be a good tool operator or the scene maker, right? Wonderful. I think we have covered up a very good part of Google Ads and how actually it's going to impact the future and the existing businesses. And I'm sure people are going to get benefit from it.
Inshallah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.